Hi, and how are you? I hope I'm finding you well, and it's Dave Williams here with just a quick video this time. Makes a change for me, I know, alright? But it's just a quick one this time because, as you can tell, I'm in the red, white and blue because this weekend we're celebrating the Platinum Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II. Now, whether you believe in the monarchy or anything along those lines, that's irrelevant for what I'm going to be sharing in this video, but the reality is 70 years of service is absolutely phenomenal. And not only has she been serving, the people in the UK, but it's also the Commonwealth. And also, she's also been serving in other countries around the world as well. So what a phenomenal figurehead to have. And I'm sure maybe you're like me, but maybe you agree, a fantastic person to look up to. Because like I say, 70 years of service is absolutely phenomenal. So I, like many throughout the world, are actually going to be celebrating this weekend. And obviously we're not going to get to necessarily see, Queen Elizabeth in person, but we're actually there in spirit. And realistically, it is a celebration this weekend, as I've mentioned. But doesn't it make the points that while we're celebrating, it's a figurehead and it's celebrating the 70 years, but we do things on a daily basis that we quite often forget to celebrate. And it's these little things that can have a massive, massive impact on our lives, but also the lives of others. So doesn't it make sense to celebrate the wins that we have on a daily basis, whether that be really small ones or indeed really big ones? It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, a win is a win. Because let's face it, there is so much out there that is not celebrating wins or anything. And because there's so much out there that aren't celebrating wins, then if we're not careful, that can impact us and impact how we feel. Because it's the emotion that we attach to any situation that is going to dictate our feelings, that add to our behaviors and our beliefs. And that's going to have a massive impact on what we do in the now and what we do moving forward in the future. So celebrating these wins are key to everything that we do and every individual. Of course, that's if we decide to celebrate these wins. And that's the thing. And when I work with clients, depending on what the situation is, but quite often it's a case of I get people to, for argument's sake, get a diary or use their calendar or whatever, just to make a note of the wins that they've made on that particular day. And like I said, they could be really small or really large, but for many people, when you think about it, a win is just waking up every morning. Because there are so many people out there that would love to be waking up every morning, but aren't. Because it's so key to celebrate every particular one, because what that does, it resonates with ourselves and we get it into our psyche, if you will, into our nervous system that, hey, we keep on winning and we're winning and winning. And then, look, life is all about challenges as well, let's be honest. But when we know that we've stacked up so many wins, when we do get challenges that come, take the wind out of our sails, if you will, then because we've stacked up so many really, really good wins, then it just changes the mindset. So the mindset is, for most situations, right, okay, it's a challenge. What do I need to do to deal with it? Because we're more than prepared. The confidence levels are high, so it's so much easier then to be able to deal with those challenges. And that's so key as far as life is concerned. For wherever you are as far as life, so key to stack up all these good things, all these little and large wins, and celebrate them. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to have a national party every time you get a win or anything along those lines. But you do what's right for you to celebrate those wins. Because what most people do, now there's no one listening. See, what most people do is when it comes to their wins, they don't even consider them being wins. They just take them for granted. Oh, something's just fallen off the table there. Hey, that's the thing with live, isn't it? Yeah, but that's what they tend to do. And because they're not making a conscious way of reaffirming those wins, if you will, then when the challenges come along, the main focus is purely on the challenge. And they start stacking up the negative situations in life. And then life can become really challenging then if we're focusing on the challenges all the time. So why don't we flip it? Yeah, so celebrate the wins. And we get all of those stacked up, like I say, and we've actually got loads in the bank then. So when we do get the challenges come along, then, hey, as I mentioned a bit earlier on, then we've got the know-how, we've got the belief, we're in the right state of mind to say, hey, it's a challenge, what do we do next? So if you're not doing it already, then please celebrate your wins. And no matter where you are in the world as well, yeah, maybe it's a case of whether it's applicable to where you are in the world or not. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But maybe you'll actually appreciate that here in the UK and indeed the Commonwealth, I'm sure, and several other places around the world, we're actually celebrating this particular weekend for the Jubilee for Queen Elizabeth II. So until the next time, stay safe, have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to catching up with you soon. Take care now. Bye.